Buju bidwe bikishu kukwe nandeshna kaz bako manomanika minasanakwang undunjaba awasasi dudem. Igawatishkang ni dede ni gani mama bungi itago ni nata ojuboy moen. My colonized name is Tania Aubid, and I told you a little bit of where I'm from. I come from this little village down the road, probably about 30 minutes from here. It's called East Lake. I introduced my mother and my father. They are George and Dorothy Aubid. I pretty much was born and raised up here in Aitkin County, also known as the 1855 Treaty Territory. My family has been here for over 15,000 years. 1855 Treaty is something that I live within the boundaries of because they like to put us in boxes and stuff. And I come from the prisoner of war camp, the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. I got this little pretty blue card that has my prisoner of war number on it. I'm standing up against line 3. I'm fighting against line 3. Today I am on day number 26 of a hunger strike to shut down line 3. And to also raise awareness of what's going to happen to our waters once that toxic tar sands oil comes through the pipe. For years, the mining industry and these pipeline carriers, they've said since 1934 that these pipelines are safe. They're not safe. Each way that we look, east and west, north and south, those pipelines break. They've used recycled steel coming from cars, washing machines, air conditioners, dryers, stoves, all that. What I've noticed is that the life expectancy of the pipes for the pipeline are anywhere from 2 to 4 years. If safety was everything for them, they would have been having an integrity check for all these at least once a week. If we take a look at Kalamazoo, Michigan, that oil was spilled over there. It was a 6.5 foot gash, and to this day they are still cleaning up that mess. I got reports in from people out at Kalamazoo that they can't even eat the fish over there because of the toxicity that the fish have ingested in them. So for those avid fishermen, even the deer hunters or the duck hunters, we're doing this also for you because without clean water, what are we going to do? What really is discouraging for me is that they say that this is a replacement route. This is a new route under the guise of a replacement pipeline. I educated myself by going to these open houses that Enbridge has had. I've gone to their public meetings that they've had. And I've gone to pretty much all the public hearings that they've had with the Public Utilities Commission. All I hear is lies from them. Right down from the first day when they spotted the mathematical equations that were wrong as far as keeping our water safe. To me, that's why I myself as an Anishinaabe leader is standing so strong to stop this foreign corporation, a domestic terrorist, from putting that pipeline, their heroin needle, through Mother Earth. The tar sands oil is basically their heroin, shooting it through Mother Earth, and for what? That oil is going abroad. It's going overseas. It's not even going to be here in America. Why are they doing that to our resources here for the Anishinaabe people and the ones who are settling on it? The war has never ended for us, and people are saying that you're the one who called this a war. And it's like, no, the Public Utilities Commission of the state of Minnesota declared even further war on the Anishinaabe people of these territories. I'm just a really concerned Ojibwe Warrior Society member and Anishinaabe woman who wants to have our inherent rights to be upheld. The usufructory rights that was defined in the 1855 Treaty Territory and all the treaties that are across these lands. Throughout history, my ancestors have systematically been having genocidal tactics used against us. So I think that this is one of the genocidal tactics that is being used against us to get the resources. There are many other Anishinaabe women who are in leadership roles and who are able to speak to that point also. It's so disheartening to see that some want to take the money because it's going to help their people and stuff like that. Money is not going to be the answer to everything. We need to sustain our lives by having fresh water, to have fresh medicines, to have the fresh foods that we pick, like the berries and the wild onions, so that we can be able to keep harvesting that. And my thing up in this way is the wild rice, the manoman, the food that grows on the water, because ancestrally my family has been coming to this place because of the direction of the Creator to find the food that grows on the water, and this is where you will be. There's a whole plethora of things. My family history been able to let me know as to why I am here and why I do these things. Creators told us that when He placed us here is to be able to protect our resources, the air, the water, the lands, and all that it encompasses, because out in that universe out there, there's no other place like here on planet Earth. I started this hunger strike on February 14th. Pretty much we all know is that it's Valentine's Day. I wanted to start it on that day because everybody's so worried about having a partner to give a Valentine to and all this. But who has given a Valentine to Mother Earth? So for me, starting that hunger strike on that day was to be able to show her that love. I'm on day 26 of the hunger strike, and I'm hoping that I am raising awareness for the clean water, the clean foods, even right down to the air quality that we have. Ever since COVID-19 broke out, we've been able to see what the air quality is like now, since there was not many cars out on the roads. So the air quality went up, and that just tells me that there's something to it. We don't need these fossil fuel extractions happening to gas up our cars and that. There's other forms of being able to get around. May take a little bit longer, but you know what? That's a Valentine that you can give to Mother Earth. I foresee that we could turn Minnesota into a fossil fuel addiction treatment center. Get a hold of President Biden. He canceled the KXL. He can cancel Line 3 too. If you are so inclined, get into Kamala Harris's ear and let her know too. And the other thing too, we're starting up a radio station. There's a topic right now. It's called "What is Water to You?" You can send us your recorded voices through email, and that's radiofrysome2021@gmail.com. Just simply use your phone to make a voice memo and email it to us. Your answers can be a poem, a statement, or just a brief thought. If you really believe yourself to be a water protector, that is the thing that you can do. Also, get a hold of Governor Tim Walz and voice your displeasure of what's happening here in my backyard, in my playground, my treaty territories that I live in, and let them know that the treaties are the supreme laws of the land and that they are breaking each and every one of those laws.